And we're back on Project T4 at last, and today I'm going to start building the bed. And a slight change from my usual ones, I'm going to put a full-size single bed there with backrest and make a little unit to fit this side. So I'm going to take a few measurements. Obviously the full-size single bed I'm thinking is 30 inches by 75. So that's the size frame we're going to make, and see if we can't make a very, very comfy single bed. Base of the bed frame, I'm using the 12 by 44. I've got that from Wix's in case you want to get something similar. And we're going to use the CLS for the uprights and the top bars for the edge strength. That's the 38 by 63, so it should sit on there quite nicely. So I'm going to cut the first one to 75 inches for the base, and then work out what I need for the back one because of the wheel arch. That's the first part of the bed cut, bed frame rather. So those two are to 75 inches long, and while it's here I can now see what height I need it so that the cap fits just below the base of the bed. So you can lift the bed up, get to that to fill up your diesel heater. So I'm going to take a measurement from there to the top of the cap, and that'll tell me what size my legs need to be. Got a slight redesign as that little fuel tank was just slightly in the way of getting everything where I wanted it. So now we have two supports there with some of the thin wood at the back as a support. Over there we've got one support in that end, and from the never throw anything away department I've got some old bed slats which I've cut to 30 inches. So as you can see we've got one across there. Nothing over that side is screwed together, so it'll probably all fall down in a minute, but it's going to give us an idea of where everything's going to go. So if it stays up, when I come back a little bit, you'll see we've got a really good sized bed there. I can have a bit of foam at the back so it'd be comfy. You can always have extra pillows and things. You want to get your feet up, chill out, sleep well, and we still have room over here to have a gap in the middle and a nice little unit. So it's a bit of an experiment, but I think it's going to make it more usable as a camper van if you want to go on longer trips. You can have a comfy bed, and a comfy bed makes all the difference. That's why I've got a full-size proper bed in the back of my Relay. So I'm going to mark that all up, get it all screwed together and get it back in and see how we look then. I might even pop the mattress on top just to see how we look. That's that all screwed together with a few more slats added now. I've put two slats where they will probably be going there, so we'll be able to get to the fuel tank for the diesel heater. And I've got to put a few more uprights in here. I've got to go and buy some more CLS. I've run out. I've had to reuse some I've previously used. And a few more bed slats in, but I'm going to put the mattress on and the backrest, and I'm going to have a look how it looks. Now I've done this as well, I know where I can put the fuse box and make a nice little area over here with some sockets and things. So yeah, it's starting to come together, and it also means I'll be able to measure up what size of a storage unit, shelving, kitchen unit type thing we can have over here as well to keep the gas cooker and things in. Now for the backrest, at the moment I've used a big old slab of foam that was originally my narrowboat bench seat I made. It's 6 inches thick, so I think it's going to be a bit overkill. You could probably have something about half the height as well. It's just for a bit of comfort. So that's probably coming out, but it gives me an idea of how we're looking. And comfort wise, I'm 5'8" and I can just about comfortably, I can sit up straight. There's a great amount of storage under there to store all your stuff as well. I decided on reflection that it probably is a bit high, so I made a tilt for the tank. At some point I'll probably connect it to the main tank, but for now that's where it is. So I can take a couple of inches off that now. That's the bed components I've done so far, and I've cut them to size, sanded them down, stained them. Some of the CLS has been reused from a previous project, so it's all sanded down and stained the right colour as well. These are the bed slats that I had left over. I've cut them to 30 inches, and I've also bought some more wood to make the remaining slats of the bed. So I'm going to screw all this back together today, get it screwed down, and hopefully we'll have a bed that's usable. That's the plan, and I'll just cut some more of the extra timber to size, and that'll be the bed frame done. We'll get it screwed down, we'll get it screwed to the side of the van as well, so it's nice and sturdy, and we can bob the mattress on it and decide on the plan for the back. I'm thinking we might be able to just use some big comfy pillows, cushions, and see what's the most comfortable. Well, that's my bed frame all made now. I haven't screwed it down into place yet, because I'm going to give it a good hoover in here, get all the dust up, because I've screwed it together in here to make sure it all fits in the right place. As you can see, the diesel tank isn't quite as drastic an angle as it looked from the other direction, and I've had to leave a space here, so some of these are a little bit closer together, but that'll be fine. Be able to get in there nice and easy. So I'm now going to lift that out and get everything hoovered up and tidy in there, and then have it back in, screw it down and get the mattress on. All nice and tidy now, and the bed frame's in. I'm just going to pop the mattress on, make sure everything looks all right, then get it screwed down. As you can see, there's a good 3-seat sofa there, and that's the camper bed more or less done. Got plenty of storage underneath. At some point I'll probably make a decision whether to have a little bit of foam at the back or just go with some big cushions. Personally, I like the big comfy cushions myself. And be making a side unit now, getting the fuse box in and the switch for the lights, and we'll get them somewhere near finished. But for now, that's the T4 bed build completed. If you have any comments or questions, please pop them below. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing for more of the T4 project build. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.